How do I look, yellow man?
You look like you're about to tell your friend not to come to school tomorrow, man.
Hello everybody. So I wasn't going to make this video. Well, I wasn't going to make a video at all. But this thing just made me want to do a little video. So Kurt dropped his latest garbage, and guess what? It's garbage. It's another edit dedicated to me because he has no life outside of harassing people. So it was the usual slander stuff. Jack losing to the Prowler, Leatherface losing to Jacob, bunch of stuff. But there is one take I just have to talk about. And no, it's not the Jin versus Thing take. It's a take so absurd that it makes Season 8 of Dexter look great. So what's the take? The Tall Man versus Godzilla. How does the Tall Man win exactly? Well, he doesn't. And that's today's topic. So for some ground rules, I'll be ignoring the dream aspect, as it's funnier to make fun of the tall man's feats. Kurt uses Monster vs. Godzilla in the video, so we'll strictly be using him. Well, prepare for the old man versus cancer lizard.
Had better days, Lois. Had better days.
So this should be obvious, but I'm gonna go over it anyways. Godzilla easily gets it, because... well, like, yeah. But to show funny things, the tall man's best strength feats are throwing a lady across a hallway and struggling to lift up a coffin. So here's Godzilla's strength feats.
Had better days, Lois. Had better days.
So the tall man isn't fast at all, and that's mostly due to Angus Scrimm being old. So the only time we see him run is in the first film. Now let's say both characters are in a race. The tall man is as fast as a normal person. Meanwhile, Godzilla walks a block just by taking a step. Oh yeah, he also fucking runs. Oh, and don't even get me started on how he is in the water. And now Kurt also says the tall man takes all types of speeds, which, like, no. LOL. Combat speed should be pretty obvious. Not only does the tall man have no combat at all, but Godzilla is meant to fight. Reaction speed easily goes to Godzilla. The tall man doesn't even hear Mike shooting a fucking pistol right behind him in a car. Godzilla was able to react to Skilla by grabbing one of her arms that was going to stab him. Godzilla was able to stop Shimo's blast multiple times. The tall man doesn't react to Reggie being right next to him. Travel speed is Godzilla because yes, the tall man either walks or runs, and it isn't that impressive. Godzilla can easily cover more ground and was able to keep up with Kong throughout every fight. Godzilla has also shown to be faster than light as shown in the scans.
Had better days, Lois. Had better days.
Godzilla very easy. Like extremely easy. Godzilla keeps all the Titans in check and has been shown to understand humans, as with Ford and Serizawa. He was smart enough to realize that the company Apex was making Mechagodzilla, and was smart enough to not kill Shimo, as she was a prisoner under Scar King. Speaking of Scar King, Godzilla sealed his ass in all the apes underground after a very long battle. He killed Tiamat just to gain her energy to evolve into his next form. He also somehow knows how to do a suplex. Now, why is the tall man not getting this point? Well, find out at the end of the video. Battle IQ also goes to Godzilla for obvious reasons, but the tall man has no battle IQ feats.
Had better days, Lois. Had better days.
Now everyone with a brain will realize that the giant lizard easily gets it. For starters, the tall man is easily getting bodied by spears and tiny knives. Godzilla is going through beast glove hits, charged axe hits, Ghidorah blasts, Ghidorah bites, Muto gangbangs, Kong punches, Tiamat constrictions, Shimo scraps, headbutts, literal nukes going off. Have I said enough? And the tall man can't even survive a car crash.
Had better days, Lois. Had better days.
Godzilla, like obviously. DNA absorption, radiation absorption, telepathy, durability negation, and energy projection, just to name a few.
Had better days, Lois. Had better days.
Godzilla absolutely wipes the floor with the tall man. There is no argument for the tall man to even be remotely close to Godzilla. And also, Godzilla, every version of him throughout the 70 plus years he's been alive and active in film, wins. I mean, what do you want me to say?
Had better days, Lois. Had better days.
So you know how the tall man has a bunch of clones, and each time one dies, one takes its place? So basically, no tall man is the same. Not every tall man is having the same strength or speed. Why is this tall man running while this one isn't? Why is this tall man not surviving a car crash while this one is surviving a gun? This tall man can't hear Mike escaping, yet this tall man can sense Mike in the area. Do you see what I mean? Meaning that the tall man isn't really going to be having every feat. So every feat we see through Phantasm 1 through Ravager isn't going to be for one tall man. Meaning that if you think everything we saw is applied to Tall Man during this fight with Godzilla or Michael Myers, then you're wrong, as this is just another Tall Man clone who can easily be destroyed.
Had better days, Lois. Had better days.
Alright, well, that about does it. I don't know why people think this is a fight, because it's not. It really isn't. Tall Man is not even above the ghost face. The ghost face? Did I say the ghost face? That's funny. He's not above Ghostface, Patrick Bateman. He's not above anyone. Meanwhile, Godzilla clears. I mean, yeah. That video he made was pretty funny. Wasn't good at all. I don't know what he was thinking. Until next time, Godzilla is better.